Dr. Brett, back for part 2 of the series of healthy and not healthy alcohols. And we're talking about this in a time period of COVID and being shut in, and this being something that, quite frankly, a lot of people are taking part in these days and maybe doing a little bit too much of. So we thought we would do a video to try and suss out maybe some of the things that you can stay away from, and maybe the ones that, if you're going to do it, these are the ones that you want to do. So the other video I have is ones that are good, healthy alcohols, and this video is for the unhealthy. We're going to start with number 5 of the best of the worst, and going to number 1, the worst of the worst. So number 5 is red wine. Now, red wine doesn't have nearly the benefits that we're told it has. In fact, it has a lot, it's all unfiltered. So the toxins need to get filtered from our own body. And even from personal experience, I don't know about the rest of you, if I have too much red wine, I certainly feel it the next day. Number 4, champagne, Prosecco. This generally has a lot of sugar in it. If you're gonna choose one, choose the dry. And usually you should go for more of the higher quality. From actual champagne from France is you better chance of having less additives and things like preservatives. Number 3, liqueurs. Liqueurs, of course, the alcohol in the liqueur is not the real issue. It is all the additives, and especially the sugars. But if you look at some of these bottles and the ingredients inside of them, the preservatives and other additives that are inside are, remember, if you can't pronounce any of the words on a label, then you probably shouldn't be ingesting it, and a lot of the liqueurs have things like that in there. So that's number 3. Number 2, beer and ale. These contain a lot of, well, gluten mostly. Most beers contain gluten, not all. Also yeast and sometimes mold. Remember, your body needs to do all the filtering when it comes to this. Generally good to stay away from beer and ale. And number 1, the worst alcohol to ingest, and hopefully none of you are doing that right now. This has, it has two of the worst things. It has, well, beer or wine, coolers, or any just pre-mixed drink. And again, the 2 things it has all the toxins, so the mold, yeast, potentially, and of course the biggest culprit is going to be the extremely high sugars. These also generally come with some preservatives and additives as well. So there you have it, the top 5 or the bottom 5 worst alcohols to drink, and please stay away from these during this shut-in period, and be well.